Hello and welcome to Gamegasm, and what have we got today, Dan?
We've got an incredible pad today, for the PS4 no less.
Oh yes, and as you may be aware, Sony have recently licensed 2 third-party companies to make 2 different Pro controllers. Now, I've picked this one, which is the Nacon. The other one's made by Razer, but I picked this one because I think it's going to be more popular.
Yeah.
You know why?
Sticks.
Instantly, it's got the Xbox staggered stick formation, which I think a lot of people prefer.
Yeah.
You know?
I do, if I'm honest.
Yeah. So, right. Let's get into this, shall we?
Let's see this. This is really good. This is so good.
Okay, so you've got the staggered sticks, as mentioned. Now, one of these is embossed with the company logo, so it's raised up a little bit. It's quite nice. The sticks are higher.
Yes.
Which allows them
higher
to go
away from the pad.
Yeah, so it allows them to go to 46 degrees, which is really nice. Gives you a bit more play. The other one is kind of indented, and it's got kind of like a rough grip in there, so it's really nice. You've got the D-pad, which is an 8-way. 8 ways. 8 ways to play. So it's probably not good for... you could probably play beat-em-ups on it.
But pretty accurate, I think.
I think this is more for first-person shooters, though, if I'm honest. But, just on the sticks as well. The stalks, they're metal.
Yeah.
So, you know when you get that one plastic ring?
There's tiny plastic shavings as you... Yeah, not good.
No,
not good.
So you won't get that on this, which is nice. It's nice that they've thought of that.
Yeah.
So it's good. Obviously, you got the standard buttons, which are bigger and closer together.
Yeah, clicky, really good.
Yeah, they're nice and clicky. Yeah, nice and. We've also got the touchpad, which is important.
That's got the symbols sort of embossed on it as well. That's really nice.
That's
the 20th anniversary pad from Sony.
Yeah. So that's a nice little feature. You got your share and options button where you'd expect them to be.
Yep.
Flipping it over onto the top, you've got the L1 and R1 buttons.
Proper nice clicky as well. Quite long. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. So they're clicky, and also the triggers.
Yeah.
Now they feel like Xbox triggers. I mean, not exactly like Xbox triggers, as in they haven't got that cushion.
Yeah, when they hit the bottom of the casing.
Yeah, but they feel...
They're squeezy, aren't they?
They're
right. They feel right.
They feel right. They feel like a trigger should.
And this is one of your main reasons, isn't it? How many R2 buttons have you broken?
Yeah. We were up to 4.
Yeah, that's a lot of R2 buttons.
Before I bought the Hori, and the Hori doesn't have triggers, it just has buttons for the triggers, but this has proper triggers, so that's really good, and they feel great. But... also, we should mention this. This is one of its probably best features ever. It's got a 3.5mm headphone jack.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, some of the other third-party pads didn't have that, i.e. the Hori doesn't. So
that's not a good thing to leave out.
No, it's not.
At all.
It also doesn't have a couple of other things. It doesn't have a light bar.
No.
And it also doesn't have an inbuilt speaker. You know how the PS4...
You can shout at your card.
Yeah, not that I've ever really used that feature that much.
There's a good reason for the lack of light bar, but you're going to get to that in a minute.
I am, yes. We'll get to it right... Oh, well, actually, no. The magic of this pad, the magic is on the back. So
Hidden
away on the back. There is 4 buttons on the back of this that you can program. A little bit more on that in a second. You've got a mode switch to select between 2 modes, and a profile button. Now, the mode switch, when in position 1, it mimics a DS4 controller. Yep. So it basically, triangle, square. It just works like a Pro controller. When you put it into mode 2, you download a PC companion app. Now, what this app lets you do is remap every single button on this controller to whatever you want, except for the home button.
Gotcha.
You can't touch that one. But everything else, fair game. So you can change it to do whatever you like, and you can also program these 4 buttons on the back to do whatever function you want. You can also, with the PC Companion app, you can change the stick sensitivity. You can have it on normal, you can have it on more pro, it's a bit more responsive. You can even set it to arcade, which is immediate.
Just set this up however you want it to play then,
exactly,
basically, which is really good.
In addition to that, you can set up to 4 custom profiles and store them on the pad. Now, that's what that profile button's for. So you can press the profile button and you can cycle through your profiles that you've put on there. You can also download custom profiles from the Nacon website itself, and also other user profiles you can download as well, which is really cool.
That's great.
So if someone's got a perfect setup for a game and wants to share it, you can take that and use it for yourself. So yeah, that's how you do all that jazz. Also, it comes with a very long, because this is a wired controller, all pro
it doesn't
controllers
work if it's not wired, but there's a very good reason for that.
Yeah, it comes with a long braided USB cable. Nice quality cable there. And it just plugs in the top nice and simply. I'll just pop that in there, and it also screws down, so you can screw the cable in, so it's not going to pop out whilst you're in a vigorous game. Yes, so it's nicely secured in there. They've also given you a cable strengthener as well, so you can
goes over the top.
You can put that on there, and it will take some of the tension off the cable if you're going to have it plugged in for an extended period of time. But once it is plugged in, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! It's got a light ring around the left stick there, the right stick there, and
you can change the colour of that, can't you?
Yeah,
depending on what you like with the PC app.
You can adjust it in the app, yeah. So you can change that. But how cool is that? It's a nice feature.
You can have a red ring on a video game peripheral, and it doesn't mean you have to phone Microsoft. How cool is that?
Brilliant, eh?
I like that. I really like that.
So yeah, it's a nice little stylish element that the other controller doesn't have.
No.
The Razer. Not that I'm knocking the Razer here. I'm
no,
just
we
saying
haven't tried
I
it,
prefer this one. No, but yeah, that's another little feature.
Finish as well?
Oh yeah, it's like a silky kind of soft finish.
If you've got one of the newer Xbox One pads, it's very similar to that.
Yeah, it's like this kind of silky, smooth, rubbery kind of rubberized
fingerprint resistant.
Fingerprint resistant, which is also important.
Yes.
Okay, now this. And that's not all.
No.
That's not all. Okay, let me just unplug this just to demonstrate this next bit, because this is awesome. And it's a really cool feature that I think a lot of people are going to love. When we got this out of the box, it was a little bit top heavy.
Yeah, especially with the cable plugged in.
It's quite a weighty controller, but you actually get with it. Now, this is cool. On the bottom of the controller, there's two compartments here, left and right. You get this little key ring with a little kind of screwdriver head on the top. You pop that in there. Give it a twist, so it's a 90-degree twist. Then you pop this out, and look at that.
There you go.
Look at this. You've got some weights, so you can actually add weight to the controller to suit your
That's
needs.
Genius, isn't it?
It comes with
comes with 6 weights.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 10-gram, 2 14-gram, 2 17-gram.
Yep.
And there's room for 2 in each.
2 in each
stalk,
compartment,
if you like. So out of the 6, you'll use 4 or 2. It's up to you.
That's right, depending on your
3.
preference. I mean, I've got the 2 heaviest ones in on both sides.
Yeah.
So
balances nicely, doesn't it?
I like my controllers to be heavy.
Heavy.
So yeah, that's that, and then you just push it back in and give it a little twist, and it locks back in really neatly. It's really well designed.
Once you've got that right, you won't really be doing that very often.
No, not really. But yeah, so that is the pad in its entirety. It's really good, really good. Now the price, which a lot of people may be wondering about, the price, it varies from retailer to retailer. But I mean, I've seen it for £80, I've seen it for £84, and I've seen it for £90 as well.
Yeah.
But generally, it's a really good price for what you get, and it's presented really nicely as well.
It's a really nice box. You could keep it here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And you get that pouch as well.
You get this nice little pouch, which has got the company logo on it, so you can carry it around if you're taking it over to your friend's house or whatever. You got that, or if obviously if you're a pro player, you're going to want to carry it around to your different tournaments and stuff. So it's got a nice carrying case, and also if I just move this out the way for a moment, you also get a nice.
Oh, you got the cloth.
Yeah, you get a Revolution Pro Controller cleaning cloth as well, which is very nice as well. So yeah, that's everything there is about the controller. I hope this has given you enough information for you to get to feel like you know the controller a bit more. But if we haven't answered something that you really want to know,
it does have vibration in it.
It does have vibration. Yes, it does. Yeah, if you were wondering, it does have vibration. Yeah, you thought it wouldn't be because of the weights.
Yeah, because of the weights. Yeah, but it's all in there somehow.
It is in there.
Good engineering.
So it's got vibration in there somewhere. Somewhere. So yeah, I hope we've answered everything that you wanted to know about the controller. If you do want to know anything else, then please leave us a comment down below and just ask the questions. And also, if this video has been on for a while, check out the video description, as we'll we'll put the most frequently asked questions in the description, so you don't have to scroll through the comments looking for answers. You might find it in there, but if you can't find it in there, then let us know in the comments, and we'll do our best to answer everything that you want to know about this controller. So yeah, that is the Nacon Revolution Pro Controller for the PlayStation 4. Amazing controller, and yeah, that's all the time we've got for today, but I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. Please leave us a like, and also subscribe if you haven't already. We've got so much stuff on this channel, haven't we? Loads of content, so if you want to go and enjoy some entertaining stuff, then please have a browse around and come and hang out with us. Yeah. So as always, I've been Brent.
I've been Dan.
And we've been Gamegasm.